You've been great. I'm going to bring up the next guy. He's a crazy bartender from Cleveland. He recently won the Quake and Steak comedy competition. So please put your hands together for Mr. Milton Wyley.
Keep it going for all the comments you saw tonight. How y'all doing? Great. Y'all having a good time? How many drinkers I got here? Y'all got some drinkers? Good. I'm gonna be funnier y'all drink, all right? I love drinking, you know, drinking's my thing, I love it. But I love going to the bar seeing all the women. Hey, how you doing, baby? You know, I love y'all women. Y'all go out, y'all have a good time, but y'all got this thing where y'all go out and y'all know the guys gonna buy y'all drinks, don't you? Because y'all have that thing where y'all sit there and y'all like, hey, how you doing? Guys, we don't have it, do we? We got the girl, no girl routine. We see a nice looking girl walk by. She leave. She walk by. But I love y'all women, y'all go out drinking. Y'all have y'all good time and stuff. But y'all go on y'all little groups, don't y'all? Y'all have a good time, y'all drinking and stuff, but one of y'all gonna get drunk. Get just really drunk. And y'all get to that I love you drunk moment. That I love you guys. You're my bestest friend. Or you get the other vice versa, you get into that lesbian tendency. I hate men. But you're cute. I also love when we go out drinking and stuff because you know, I look at y'all women and I'm like, yeah, all right, I love y'all to death, and I'll sit there and show out the money all night and stuff. And y'all get to that window. Guys, you know what the window is when women get to it? Let me explain the window to you guys. The window is when they get to that point where they're drunk enough to do whatever you want. All right, now some of y'all, it's gonna be a big window. Guys, we don't have that window, do we? We get drunk, we think we're the hottest thing in the bar anyway. Everybody wants us. We the man. Dude, it's not like that. It's like karaoke. You go to the karaoke bar, you ain't been drinking, you gonna look at the book, I ain't singing none of this stuff. You drink 7 shots of Jaeger, I can sing everything here well.
Give it up for everybody's uncle, Milton Wyley.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Oh, shit, like, he said Milton, y'all was like, oh, who the hell is this motherfucker? Y'all did not expect that shit when he said Milton Wyley, did you? This big black guy, did you? That's a white guy coming up. Yes, we know it. Oh, shit, no, it's not. How everybody doing? Everybody good? Yeah. Oh, man, I do not like my name. I do not like it. You know, I actually want a stronger name. I want like John's now. I want John. It's like stronger, you know, or Bill. Or Dick, a little bit stronger. You know? That stronger name. Growing up, my friends didn't like my name either. They gave me a nickname. My nickname was Gooch. You know, from different strokes, Gooch. You know, they was like, yeah, we gotta get you a tougher name, Milton. It's gonna be Gooch. Not to know when I got a little older, I realized what Gooch meant. Meant to taint and shit. Friends played tricks on me then and shit. My name got me, you know, my friends, they like my name because I could tell they know it's like a more whiter name and shit. They love that. And I realized my name has made my life a little crazy, you know, like in high school. Like, my friends like, hey, what you do in high school? You a big guy, you play football. Nope. Mm-mm. You tall, you play basketball. Nope. Mm-mm. You play baseball. Nope. What you do? I was in show choir. Jazz hands. Milton, you know, it just works that way.
He travels all around Ohio, all the way to the end on the clubs. Please give it up for Milton Wyley. Don't stop clapping. Keep on clapping that shit. Hey! Oh, shit. Y'all heard Milton Wyley. Y'all say y'all thought it was a white guy coming over here, didn't y'all? Milton ain't a black name, is he? You're like, oh, Milton, no, this is a white guy. Yeah. Y'all told me the old shit. My friends were the same way. I'm like, oh. They're like, Milton, that's not, why your mom named you Milton? You should have asked her. That's Mom, why you name me Milton? It's not a strong black name. Why you name me Milton? She said, well, you had an uncle. He was a great guy. We named you after him. I said, all right, goddamn. So I named my middle name, which is Roger. So my name is Milton Roger Wyley. The whitest black name ever. Oh, my friends are all cracking on. Like, hey, Milton, I know your mom gave you a nickname. What's your nickname? Mom, what's my nickname? What you call me when I was little? What's your name? She's like, Scooter. My friend's like, oh, that's not good. No, that's not good. You know, we got you. You know, we gonna call you Gooch. What's your nickname? Gooch. Now, when I was growing up, I'm like, Gooch, that's sweet. You know, different strokes. The bully and Gooch, yes. But then when I got older, I realized what Gooch means. You don't know, Gooch means the taint, the little area between your balls and ass.
Get ready to spill the tea, laugh out loud, and dive into the juiciest drama on the airwaves. Introducing the Real Housewives of Reality podcast, where the real talk gets real hilarious. Join our hosts as they take you on a wild ride through the glamorous world of the Real Housewives franchise and beyond. These witty commentators are serving up hot takes, spicy recaps, and side-splitting commentary that's internationally tolerated. But it's not just about recaps. Strap in for live watches where our hosts react in real time to the jaw-dropping moments that leave us all asking, did that just happen? Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform. Take it from me, a computer-animated voice program that is narrating this commercial. You're going to really love or hate this show. Bye.
If nothing else, I hope there's a special spot in hell for Vince McMahon for what happened.
I will never forgive your mother for giving birth to you.
Who calls a, what kind of mayor calls a kid a fat ass? Come on, man.
Got testify and let me sweat my wits out.
A long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again.
Got testify and let me sweat my wits out.
A long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again.
Got testify and let me sweat my wits out.
Cheated against those to test my fake dumb. Feeling numb and I pick up a drug. And speaking of drugs, let me fill up your glasses. Watching the world spin, how long it lasts us. Life ain't sex and it ain't weed. It ain't about to check this guy's plan, it ain't me. And I'm a follow with a radiating like speed. Or the way that God's gates of full honesty. Modesty, got me living life like a musical odyssey. Prodigy. Possibly, he playing all the odds of me. I almost got shot in them robberies. 9 months later than BZ did. You even took away one of JG's kids. Shed a little light that you got to give. Cause I'm wondering how you let me live. I got
A long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again.
Got testify and let me sweat my wits out.
A long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of look at in the face some. Weaking the guns and I'm speaking in tongues. And speaking in tongues, let me take off my glasses. Sipping on the bottom and the plan of molasses. Rocking the world and I could offer the axis. Practice a madness, judgment, imagine. If you had a hand for help, but the cards you dealt. Said a man up and do it yourself. I took time with a rhyme and the dine itself. The design is felt like a Mona Lisa. Recently, decency was easily confused for weakness. He preaches to telekinesis. Knees is weak when I speak up. Then astral projected right through your speakers. He is the man amongst men, but still I got a long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again. Got testify and let me spread my wings. I got a long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again. Got testify and let me spread my wings.
Tractor systems are offline.
Number one. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
No Outlet Live with your favorite hosts on the North Coast, Jeremy Tomesek and Jarrod Stover. The road to boredom ends here.
No outlet, but I need to charge my phone.
No Outlet Live.
And we're here. We're back. It's another episode of No Outlet Live presented by Guardian Roadside Solutions and FlatHousePress.com. You could call us at 216-647-0064. I am accompanied by my boy, your boy, Jarrod Stover.
What up, what up? I like the little, intro, said my name and everything.
He's got
That's unusual.
He knows what it is. It's the place to be.
Finally get some props around here.
I tried to give you your props, man. You ain't giving me mine.
I won't do that, but I always expect mine.
You've been shitting on me for the past hour as you've been here prepping for the show.
Yeah. If you like stories that don't end, come see my boy.
Oh, my God. The divorce is real.
Yes,
man,
sir.
And we have a special guest in the house. Give it up for your boy, Milton Wyley.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
So I want to jump right into it.
Okay.
You have been a comedian around the city for a long time, but you also travel abroad, and you've done a lot of different shows where you've gone out of the state, out of the city. You've been performing for a long time. How long have you actually been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy over 15 years. Started back in 2009. Well, it'll be 15 next year. But started back in 2009, traveling all over the place. Started right in Toledo, then moved back to Cleveland because I lived in Cleveland, moved to Toledo for a job because I've been a bartender for 25 years. So I moved there for a job and then started doing comedy there, and then ended up coming back here and then been rocking ever since.
You started in Toledo as a bartender?
No, I started in Toledo as a comedian. I was a bartender when I went to Toledo.
I grew up in Toledo, Ohio. That's where I was raised.
I ran the Toledo bartending school. So. Yeah.
Oh, man. So I'm really well, I was too young probably at the time. I was 19 when you were saying 2009-ish?
Yeah. I moved there in 2004. We opened the school in 2004.
Man, that's neat. So you started doing comedy at that point, and what really inspired you? I ask every comedian that comes into the building, what inspired you to try to do comedy?
What inspired me is actually, I always loved comedy. I loved all the greats, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, everybody. I loved them. But what started me doing comedy was I actually got a job at Toledo Funny Bone. And I was a bartender at Toledo Funny Bone, and there's a comedian called Chili Chalice. And he actually was a writer for Jay Leno. He was called Uncle Hippie.
Chili Chalice.
Yeah, Chili Chalice. He's Uncle
Chalice.
Rest in peace.
Oh, damn, he's not with us anymore?
He's not with us anymore. He was a writer for Jay Leno, and he ran his own comedy class. Never took the class at all, but always would serve him drinks, and they would get messed up, and I would crack jokes with him all the time. So this one day, he was like, hey, I got this show. It's a graduation show. We want you on the show. And I'm like, no. He said, no, we want you to show. I was like, yeah, no, never mind. So later on, my GM comes up to me and says, hey, you're on the 7 o'clock show. You need to be ready. You're getting on the 7 o'clock show. You're opening up the show tonight. We already got it set up. So that was the first time I ever was on stage, and that bug bit me because everybody laughed, and I was like, all right, cool. So that's what got started.
Now, another thing I ask a lot of comedians that come through the show, give me your highlights and your worst nights.
Highlights was the first time I headlined Funny Stop in Cuyahoga Falls. That was the highlight of one of my biggest highlights. My first official name on the marquee and everything like that. Rest in peace, Pete. He was my man. He got me on a whole bunch of stuff.
Dude, you know a lot of dead guys.
Hey, I'm old. I'm older. Shit, I'm older than both y'all.
I don't know about that. How old are you?
I'm 52.
Okay, yeah. You know a lot of dead dudes. So at that time, I'm going to know a lot, too.
One of my low spots is...
I got to say, the marquee thing is really cool. I could imagine that feeling when you look up and you see your name. And what they always said, like you see your name in lights, that comes from people performing with their name on the marquee.
Right. Yep. So yeah, that was the first time. When I first saw my name on the marquee at Funny Style, that was like my highest point. But then I've been doing, I didn't headline there a couple times now, so I'm happy with that. So.
Yeah,
now you run it, right?
So.
Yeah, he does run it. I met you through a show through friends, and I got booked onto a couple of your events.
Right.
Things that you do around the city, because I'm like a newer comic.
Yep.
Like I'm an open micer, so like I got booked on a few, and really I've done some of my best sets on your crowds, and you really do have like a feel for. I could sense the veteran skill from you when I could see how you open up a show, how you bring comics on, and the way you do it. Throughout these years of you figuring all of that out, it had to have been like quite a struggle, and also like your wins. How?
Well, the thing about it is, I started doing comedy in 2009, and then when I moved back here to Cleveland, there wasn't that many. There was like people doing rooms, but there weren't even rooms. So like 2012, I started doing my own rooms in Lake County because everything was over here on the west side. So then I started doing rooms like at different bars and stuff. So I've always had that thing where bringing comics in to just do rooms. Like no matter when you started, get over here, let's do a show. And so that's why I have Toast Place on every third Wednesday. That's just a place. That's a workout room. That's what I call it. It's a workout.
Toast Place in Mentor, Ohio.
Yeah, Toast Place in Mentor, Ohio. East Side Comedy. It used to be run by my good friend Jerry Jaffe, and then after the pandemic hit, it stopped. But then I took it back over. So now that's basically a room for younger comics and everybody just to come do time and get used to it, and they get longer time. Because a lot of the open micers like yourself, you get that first time on stage, you're only doing 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Those shows that I run, I give you 10 minutes. I want you, here's 10 minutes, here's the handful, and do it. Like you done that show, you did the show in Mugshots.
My best set ever was in Mugshots.
Your best shot ever was in Mugshots.
Dude, and let me tell you about this dude. He says that show is awesome. That like I saw like a ton of shows during that era.
Okay.
I missed that one, and of course he's gonna say the one I missed. He's like, dude, you missed another time. Like
that was his that was his second time doing Mugshots.
It was my second time. It was
my
first
second
time.
It was.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was his show.
It was my show.
It was his show.
Did he kill it or no?
I hosted the show. It's first time. No.
Okay.
First time he did it. No.
We showed up after. He was like, dude, you missed the best show of my life.
But
like,
the second show, because the second show he did right after we came from Kirkland.
Yup, we came from Kirkland. You invited me after I bombed in Kirkland, and you gave me a second shot.
Ooh, he bombed.
Damn, we all do sometimes. Like we don't. Always
we always bomb. Trust me, we have our bomb moments.
But if you can't come back from the bomb, that's when it's a problem.
So he bombed, and he was getting down on himself, and I was headlining that room, and I killed it, murdered it.
Oh, I know you did. I see.
He
you
did.
out
He
there.
did. You guys were there.
I was getting free shots and everything from people.
Yeah, you don't remember that, Jarrod? You, Tawny, my ex-girlfriend,
That's a real
we
smart
were all there.
Dude, there was a whole lot of drama before we got there. There's a whole lot of drama when we got there. And I also
then
feel
when
like
you
I
guys
saw
left-
a comedian yell at some chick that night, maybe. I was like,
my ex-girlfriend left with you guys, and when she came back, she was in a bad mood.
Yes. And I feel like that, like, I don't want to put it out there, but I feel like that was the beginning of the end for you, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, it really was. That was the end of my relationship.
Dude, I knew when I left that night, I was like, that dude's single.
Yeah, that night you had this look on your face, and I was like, "Hey, look, I got the show in Mugshots. I need another comic. You want to come through?" And he's like, "I'll come through." And he came through, and he actually murdered Mugshots, and it was hilarious because he had went to the bathroom, came out, and I put him right on stage, and he murdered Mugshots. It was hilarious.
I tried to tell you, Jarrod, I came out of that bathroom because that was a part of my set. I
'Cause
started
if you-
off
the
with the
thing
guy
is-
puking in the
The
bathroom.
thing about Mugshots, if you ever been in the bathroom Mugshots, and shout out to Mugshots because I'm probably gonna be back there doing some more shows.
Right. Don't talk shit about their bathroom. Nobody's going to piss there.
I'm gonna talk shit about their bathroom. It's the man's bathroom, not the woman. I don't know. I've never been in the woman's bathroom. But the man's bathroom is literally you walk in, there's a sink, there's a urinal, and then there's a curtain.
Shower curtain.
What's the curtain for?
Blocking the toilet.
Oh, all right. That would be a little awkward. You
That's
know
the
what I'm saying? But
shitting
whatever.
toilet.
That's the shit. So when you
Hey,
walk,
courteous, dude.
when you walk in, you like, all right, I know somebody's shitting over there. Let me just go.
Well,
ahead and
could
get
you
this
smell
shit.
that shit? If there's just a curtain, there ain't nothing to stop
Right.
from that.
Ain't nothing stopping it. Nothing. You just.
You know, you walk into a get-go, they have a fan and shit. It smells nice. You ain't gonna blow that shit up like you think.
Yeah, so I walk into that bathroom and the dude is holding that shower curtain open and he's puking into the toilet standing up.
Nice.
As soon as I walked in there, or actually right when I walked in, there was a dog that met me at the door. And I was like, dude, I've never had this happen before. Like, what is going on
There was
tonight?
a dog in the bar.
Oh yeah. And in Lake County, you will see many dogs in bars.
They're just there.
That's
You
just
get
how
a
it
lot
is.
of many dogs that have gay owners.
That's how it is.
No, it did seem like that. It was
No,
like
no,
there'd
no,
be like
these ain't-
military
no, no,
guys
no,
and
no,
shit
no,
with
no.
their
These
What do
dogs.
they have
dogs-
animals for? I
These
feel like
ain't these little yappy dogs. These are big
Big dogs.
Big dogs.
The only dogs I ever feel like I see in public are by some stupid little rich chick that like has too much money, like Paris
No, these
Hilton
motherfuckers
style,
be
like,
walking in there with like German
spoiled.
shepherds and shit.
All right, so I'd have been scared. So
The
dude,
germ-
pukes
so
in
I
the
get-
toilet with
I
a
get-
German Shepherd.
dude,
The dog gets a shot
hand.
and the owner gets a shot. That's basically what it is.
So I walk in there and a big dog greets me at the door, and I'm like, this is different. I walk into the bathroom to take a piss. There's a dude standing up, holding open that shower curtain, puking into the toilet. He's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, what's up? Are you all right?" He's like,
what's up? You
"I'm all
walked
right."
in on him. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying? He's like,
and
oh
I'm-
shit, I'm caught.
So I'm laughing. I'm already laughing when I walk in there. He's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "No, are you all right, bro?" I take a piss, wash my hands. I walk out. Milton's calling me on stage. I can't believe this at this moment. I'm like, what the fuck is really going on? So I walk up and I just start talking about the guy in the bathroom and the dog. And I light this place on fire.
Hell yeah.
Then
That's
I
the
go
way it
into my
goes.
regular routine, and my routine worked better than usual, but it was also because I opened up.
Well-
and I was playing on jokes that in a way that I never really did before.
And you have to understand, you did something very important. You
What
warmed
is
up the
that?
pussy before you laid it down. That was it.
No, because you upset my girlfriend. My pussy was super cold.
No, the room pussy, not the pussy you were taking home. Who cares about that? Like,
They didn't take no pussy home that night.
right?
No,
I know.
I went home and
That's why
fought with my
single.
husband. I fought with my ex-girlfriend that night. We broke up. Now I'm in Lakewood.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that really did happen.
Yes.
And we got receipts, baby.
Yep, it
Yes,
happened.
sir. True
But yeah,
story.
that was one of your best sets. Yes, it was.
All right, we missed it, and I'm sad. If he says it was, it probably was. I was like, dude, is lying like a motherfucker. You just don't want to look bad from getting broke up with. Then.
So ever since then, you've been like, you do a lot of, you book your own shows around the city and all that stuff. But I have seen you recently, within the past year, you've gone to big tournaments around the country. You went to New Orleans, didn't you?
Yes. I was part of the World Series of Comedy. Went to New Orleans. One of their satellites. That was fun. That was hilarious. That was fun.
Tell me all about that, because when you started talking about it online, I was super interested in like what you're even experiencing going into that, because do you know who you're coming up against in the World Series of Comedy?
With the World Series Comedy, you sign up for it and you send a video out, and just like anything else, and then if your video gets picked at that satellite, they call you down and you go to that city and then you have different rounds. Like the winner of the whole World Series of Comedy was Kenny Mock from Columbus, Ohio. So he won the
It's
whole
always an Ohio guy.
Always Ohio guy.
Well, you just you battle somebody basically, like it's
no,
roast of each other, or what is how do you win that?
It's 16. Like normally, it's like one round of 16 comics. The top 3 move to the next round.
Gotcha.
It's all in 1 week, and then the last round is 3 comics. They go against each other. They all do 25 minutes, and whoever's the best wins the event. And then later on, everybody ends up in Vegas in September for the main event.
Did you go to Vegas?
No, I didn't go to Vegas.
Oh, you didn't make it that far.
No, I could have went. I just didn't.
You were just too cool for that.
I had too much stuff going on. No, I had too much shit going on.
Right on. I feel that. Life gets you
going on.
fast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's got to be wild.
It's fun. It's a fun concept. It was. I'm glad I did it, and I probably will do it again next year, because they do it every year. And yeah, it's fun. Couple of different comics from here: Rich Green, Rob Coleman, Big Chevy Terrell. They all went down there and did it in Vegas. They advanced and stuff. So yeah.
Rich Green is one of the guys in the trio that did the Tubi special.
No.
The 9/11 bombing.
No. Ooh, wow. You know Big Rich.
Yeah, I know Rich. He wasn't on that special.
No. On that special, that was Spike Lee, Kevin Ford, and Gene Miller, and Brielle.
I think you're right. I don't know why I always confuse Spike Lee and Rich Green. Yeah. And they look different too. I don't know why.
Different. Spike short, Rich tall. Yeah. Rich my age, so you know. But Rich is the one that runs Silks. He's the one that he does.
Oh yeah, Sam Silks. They do a comedy night at one of their spots in
Warrensville, Maple Heights. Yeah, in Southgate.
Okay.
I was just there last Sunday for the You Think You Funny competition. Came in third, and then tomorrow they have the finals with Ulysses Dickerson, Kevin Ford, Gene Miller.
Yes. Gene Miller's hilarious.
Brielle, and then who's the last one? Oh, I Am Chad.
I Am Chad is funny. Yeah. That's a funny guy. I upset him one time heckling.
Them 6 are going at it tomorrow at Sam Silks. So that should be a good thing.
Hell yeah! Make sure to go check that out.
Sure.
So now
that my thing about comedy is I always hype up everybody. I love everybody in the game, and I always want to. I bring like my best friend, my road dog, LJ Payne, and he's the one that rolls with me every place. He's my feature for all the shows I do.
Why don't you bring him out tonight?
Because he wasn't invited.
That's true. That's true.
That's my road dog. So we travel all over the place together. I go to Detroit. I go to Indiana. I go everywhere. So yeah, I was in Texas. I do everything. So
that's one thing I really respect about you is you're out and chasing it. You're getting it. And a lot of people are too lazy to really get up. Even myself, I visit places and I never think, let me look up the open mic scene, at least for me being like an early guy, because I'm only in about a year now.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Like, if you know you're going somewhere, before you go, like, let me go on Facebook, let me go on live and stuff in social media and find out what kind of mics, anybody got an open mic room, and go do an open mic. That way you got your name out in the city and stuff like that. So,
do you have any advice that you would like to give to any new comedian, any up-and-coming guy that's trying to figure out how to work the game to his advantage?
My advice is be funny, for one thing.
That is the number one rule.
Be funny, write your own shit, and then also be humble. If you know you're an open micer, you know you're just starting out, don't get the big head. Somebody, hey, look, I need you to pay me automatic. No, you're not getting paid.
Dude, and there was a dude here a few weeks ago that was talking that shit like, they need to pay me for my content. It's like, if they don't know what your content
If they don't know,
is, how do you know?
if they don't know who you is,
know?
you're not getting paid for your
Yeah,
content.
for sure.
You might get paid here. You might get, look, so when I first started, like I said, I started back in 2009. When I first started, the first time I got paid, I hosted a show out in Bowling Green, and my pay was a free bar tab. That was my
Dude, that's all right.
And I was loving that shit. Yeah, like free drink all night shit. Yes.
If comedy paid me in drinks, I would only.
That's how comedy was. You got paid in.
You know what I'm saying?
You got paid in drinks and food originally, but now,
dude, I'm eating good. No, I'm just kidding.
When you get more advanced, and you get more room stuff, you get paid in drinks, food, and money, which is great.
When the money starts rolling,
right?
You know, that's.
But let it happen, you know, because a lot of people think they automatically, I got 20 minutes, I got 25. No, you don't. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And can you do 25 minutes?
So, there's a lot of people,
I can say that you yourself, you pushed me to my first 10 minutes and I was scared. I was so scared of 10 minutes and not looking at notes.
I do it on purpose.
Yeah, you pulled me aside to let me know. You said this is a thing to grow you and make you better on stage.
If I see something in you, I'm like, look, here's a 10-minute set. Get on stage, and you cannot use your fucking notes.
Right.
I will talk about it if you
talk about them not to do that shit.
If you use your notes. And
stop
then
pulling
I tell you
shit
that.
out of your back pocket and reading like you're reciting something. Do not
I
do
hate
that.
when I see a comic grab their phone or they got their notebook on the stage with them and they go, hold on, let me look at this note. No.
Right.
Here's
you're
the thing,
not
though.
in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen big name comedians. I paid to see big namers show up and work out material off of notes.
Yeah. And then you'd be like, what the fuck?
I wasn't like that personally. For the one I've seen personally.
Hey, Dave Chappelle pulls out a notebook. I'm still down. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck you. You're just starting out. I don't know who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they said Dave Chappelle pull out one. You know what? Oh, that's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not on that that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't pull out your notes, bro.
Damn. Well, damn.
Like, he can afford to look not professional. He don't care. He's
Let me
making
ask
that
you
money.
this. So before you got here to the studio, me and him, we started briefly. I tried to end our conversations early about anything that I want to keep on the show.
Okay.
And he was asking me if I was going to bring up the war. And I don't have that in the news. I purposely avoided bringing that into my news portion of NoOutletLive because I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and talk about it so that you could see what I really think about it. The war of Israel and Palestine, right?
Okay.
This is a new thing that's been going on, and
Is it really new?
It's not new.
Is it? All right, let's hear your take on it. You obviously got a very...
It's just in the limelight news.
This is like a 6,000-year-old war.
Right. It's got more. It's in the limelight now more, but it's not new.
But why? Why is it though? That's my thing.
Why is it? Is because the world is bored right now.
I don't think there's anything boring going on right now. I don't think people are bored.
So
no. The way that they're fighting now, though, is different than it has been. It's a little escalated at this point.
Yes.
I am thinking right now, and it's a big thing that's going on. It's like, who's going to do what? Who's going to jump in? Who's going to do that? And I think it's going to be bigger than what we're thinking. I'm thinking now, you better start. I ain't gonna lie. You better start getting your canned goods together and
Dude, check this out.
If you just started now, it's too late.
Check this out. So when Jarrod brought this up to me earlier, he asked me, he said, is that in the news for today? I was like, I tried to avoid talking about it. So he's like, well, we need to see your true feelings about it. Lately, I've been I'm a conspiracy guy sometimes, and I feel a certain type of way about society. So I already started building my bug out bag.
Yeah. That's your bug out bag? Fuck you, dude. Mine's a whole bag.
That's a little small.
My bug out bag has started here.
That's a little small.
Dude, there's no way he has a week's full of rations.
That's all they got in there, weed and shit. That's it.
Yeah.
And I got my weed supply for a couple
He's like,
days.
dude, I'm going to get high for the first 3 days. And that's it. Like,
now I'm going to go rob people.
Right. Which, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm robbing people, too.
This is the beginning of my bug out bag right here. Okay, you see the little plus symbol for health. an aid.
That's a cross.
People would be like, you're a
That's
medic.
a cross, right?
I said plus. Okay.
You got a cross in America.
Yeah, that's what you're relying on. Just straight prayer. That dude ain't got nothing in that bag.
Check this out. What's in here is a whole lot of tactical shit. But
Like what?
I also in the mail.
Weed.
In the mail right now.
From Tomesek.
I have pills, potassium something that helps you survive nuclear blasts.
And that's cool. You're not gonna survive just from potassium pills though. Like you're done. But
No, I have a
what's in
rucksack. I have a
what's in your
rucksack.
bug out bag? Let's see. I gotta know. Like the world
You're like,
wants to know what's
I
in that
need
rucksack.
to know what's in the bag.
Like I don't even think you consider that a rucksack. Have you seen this shit, guys?
No,
Like,
I
look
said
at
I have
this
a
shit.
rucksack headed here.
Oh,
okay.
You ordered one?
I got a lot of stuff
Well,
coming in the mail.
What's the bug out bag starter kit? When you know you have to be on the run, what's the first thing you grab? I'm interested.
So okay. Let me open this bad boy up.
Dude, if it's just a water bottle, fuck you, dude.
He said just a water bottle.
Dude, I seen him unscrewing shit. I'm like, no, dude.
Just a water
It's not just a water bottle.
Something to drink.
Which is
It's how to
important.
recycle my pee. I'm gonna pee in it, recycle. I keep on drinking. Yeah.
And you may be right. I don't know. I've never swallowed pills without taking water. You may need that shit. It's a lot.
You open it,
A little
it's like
bit of
a
piss
regular
water.
gadget shit over there.
Right. This shit turned
All right.
into a Dora
So-
the Explorer
so check this
bag.
out.
Like,
Check this
she
out.
reaches in and everything.
Check this out right
Okay.
here. I have a multi-tool. This tool has a little mini hatchet axe thing on the side.
No way. Show me a mini hatchet.
It's right there.
It's right there.
Dude, are you slicing my neck with that shit?
Dude, I'll cut you with that. Okay? So go ahead.
Bright
a
light in my
small
face. I
ass
can't
joint.
see.
This thing has a vice grip. It has like a grip tool. It has a hammer on one end. Inside, we have a knife. All kinds of this is a multi-tool file, a saw.
Of course, it has a beer
It's
opener.
got a.
It had to,
It
right?
does
Gotta have a beer opener.
It does have a beer
Gotta have
opener.
survival. You gotta have a beer opener.
'Cause,
motherfucker.
yeah, for the first 3 months of an apocalypse, like
drinking.
for
You
sure.
getting fucked up.
Yep. So
You
it's
building your
necessary.
tolerance to shit.
Yep. And then after that, you don't need it because there's no such thing as that.
You know how I get down. So there's we have a flashlight in here, pocket knife, pretty
Okay.
cool ass pocket knife too. If I should say myself, hold on, let me not.
Don't cut yourself.
Bang,
Oh, nice.
nice knife. It has a window breaker on the end and also a seatbelt cutter in it.
There you go. That's every knife now, though. So
Here is a big survival tool.
what is it? Like, hit it.
This is
Binoculars?
a shovel and a pick.
Oh, nice. A shovel, though. Bust the shovel out. What's the shovel?
That's the shovel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a little spade. It's cool.
This is like a little spade with a
Dude, you
rigid
can do
edge on one
gardening
end.
and shit. All right, I see it.
So this is how I can
like.
dig out foundation to build my my log cabin when I go out
But-
into nature.
That too, but I don't understand why you're not thinking about like food on a smaller scale. Like, how are you going to survive on that?
I
Like,
was supposed to take archery lessons this morning, and they canceled because of the rain. I'm about to learn how to hunt small game
with bow and arrow.
with a bow and arrow. I
Dude,
got
that's
one coming in the
impressive.
mail.
Like, all right, you may be needed in the apocalypse,
Dude,
I know
check
I'm
out the
going
best-
fishing.
the
Like, as
best
soon
tool.
as that shit hits, I'm going fishing.
The
Like, we're
best
eating
tool
good.
in this bag is a spork, knife, saw,
but for
all
what?
in one.
We're back.
So let me fix the cameras though. This
No,
thing, yeah.
No, you're just still frame. That's cool. Just go with that.
No, we won't go with that. So this tool, this is how I'll be able to eat all of my game and all this stuff
do you
while I'm out in the
know
wild.
humans are naturally hand eaters? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you need a tool to eat? Like, I never understood it. Like, you just pick that shit up.
Because
and
having
eat
a
it.
tool in your, it's a knife, a spoon. If you want to
Yeah,
spoon
but
some
come on,
stuff
a
out of the
butter
broth,
knife, a butter knife.
dude. No, that's actually a really sharp blade on the end of this spork.
Okay.
So this thing, I'll be able to do everything with it, and a lot of things you're gonna make in the wild has to do with broth. So
maybe I don't know.
Everything's
a lot of things
gonna
in
be
the wild,
brothy.
I'm killing that shit and I'm putting it on a fire and his hair will burn off and everything. And then it'll
You
be
shouldn't
good
do that.
meat.
You got to skin it, or unless it's
you gotta
fish.
skin it.
I don't know.
You don't want to eat some of the skin.
I grew up in the hills of West Virginia, so I know. No, I'm just kidding.
You did not.
How many squirrels did you eat?
Dude, I've actually had a lot of squirrel. No lie, like we're white, you know. Like, like we'll eat like tree rats. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call them, tree rats.
Tree rat. That sounds terrible.
Yes, appetizing, right? But you know, when you're hungry, you get anything.
This thing also in my little nifty starter kit. I have a compass. I have first aid stuff. I have a space blanket.
Do you know how to use a
Yeah,
compass?
what? A space blanket.
Yeah, like
like the little
there's
tinfoil.
like emergency
Like he
like
might as well be wearing that shit on his head. You
yeah,
know what
like
I'm
a
saying?
nylon thing.
Okay.
It's like a space blanket. It's like foil almost, but it works in an emergency. But this is just the beginning of my kit. I have stuff that's coming in the mail that will protect
I'm
me
not
from
gonna
nuclear
lie.
blasts. I got a bow and arrow, a rucksack. I have compasses, true compasses, books on surviving in the wild. I already have guns. I got everything I need. I already have a ghillie suit.
I knew you did for a paintball or whatever, but that's fine. Like,
dude,
you know.
Why are you laughing that hard?
Because I can just see your ass in this damn ghillie suit come out.
Dude, he puts that shit on every birthday. It says, let's go. Like, I'm like, I've never been paintballing or whatever. Like,
I did wear a paintballing
so
before.
you never got hit with it?
No, I was getting attacked ruthlessly in that ghillie suit.
Oh, wait. So if we saw it now, it'd be just like painted.
No. Paintballs, when you go to like the paintball place,
yes,
all of that paint's very washable.
Okay.
But
I
it's
didn't know
noticeable when you get tagged with it. I mean, it really it looks like your stuff's ruined. It's not. It's very water soluble.
Right. But do you get I don't know. Do you get like welts on your shit and everything?
Oh, dude. One time I was wearing that ghillie suit and I hid in a bush. Okay. And I was in this I forgot what the place is. It's shit.
There's a name for it.
There's a cool ass place out here to go paintballing.
The weed that hit in now.
Yeah, I know. He's like, fuck, I'm high. I don't know what to do.
You kicked in now.
Are you my conscious?
I'm sampling that though. The weed kicked in. I like that.
No, but I was in this bush and I was on this one. There was 3 maps at this place, 3 different areas to go and or 4 different areas to play paintball.
Okay.
So there was one that's wooded. There's one that has like a bunch of obstacles, a school bus, cars, towers. There's all kinds of places to go to. And then there's another area that has like it's like a swampy feature almost to it. But then there's a professional paintball course in this place. And I was in the wooded one, or not the wooded one, the one with the school bus. And nope, it was the wooded. The one in the woods has like a little pond. And I was hiding in a bush. And somebody that was like professional was there. There's always like guys wearing like the real paintball league uniform and all that crap.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
Somebody shot me in my ass like 5 times. Dude, right in the same
that's what I
same
said.
spot in the same butt cheek.
Damn, hit you 5 times in the same spot. That is a professional.
Dude,
You're like, got you.
Dude, and I kept laying there and tried to play it off like, oh, the ref don't see it. Because you could get called out of these matches by referees.
Yeah.
I'm so deep in this bush, and this dude tagged me in my ass like 5 times, and he did have a gun that went ta-da-da-da-da. It did one of them numbers.
Ta-da! There's something about him saying he was in a bush and got tagged in the ass. It just,
yeah.
just makes you go,
Yeah, you're like, I've seen that on Pornhub.
I didn't get tagged in the ass that way, but this dude shot me again. When he saw me not leaving out of the bush, he tagged me again in the same spot, and I swear to God, it looked like I got shot with like a police sandbag. The whole butt cheek
I
was
bet,
purple.
Dude, one is gonna fuck you up. like a bunch of ta-da-da-da-da, or whatever you said. Like, that shit sounds
That sounds
insane.
painful.
Yeah.
It was bad. Like, for a week, I was hurting pretty bad.
Like, every
Like,
time you took a shit, you just hurt like a motherfucker. He was like, oh, hold on. Oh, shit.
oh, no. Or is that the sounds from the bush?
Stayed away
You'll
from Taco
never
Bell
know.
like a motherfucker. He's like, no
It
Taco
is
Bell
the
this
sounds
week.
a bush makes.
Yeah, so that's stuff like this. This is like got a little bit of a med kit building up, but the stuff I got coming in the mail, like I'll show you next week what I really got going on.
Yeah. Now that you
next
showed
week.
off your rucksack or whatever.
No,
the fuck you
This
said.
is like my first aid kit. It also has like fishing gear.
Oh yeah, you need that.
Paracord.
I'm telling you, in like an apocalypse situation,
You
just
need
fucking
fishing gear.
fish, bro. You can't run out of fish ever.
Nah, man. Jesus fed 1,000 people with one.
Yeah, that's because they were everywhere. There was a plethora. He didn't do nothing special.
No, one fish.
No. Yeah, I understand.
It was just one.
I
But does that
wasn't,
mean
no.
like one type?
Yes.
One type of fish. Like he caught
That's
a lot
what
of
I'm
bass.
saying. Yeah, like, he was like, it was 100 bass,
the
but it was
fuck did I
one
just walk
fish.
into?
Hey, Jesus had some fish and shit, and we fed everybody. But no, he had a bunch of fish and everything. What kind of fish was it?
Do you believe in Jesus?
Yes, I believe in Jesus.
Well, what do you think then? You're the only one that matters in this room, but everybody else don't really believe in all that. Like, what if you do? Did he have many
Actually,
fish of
let
the
me
same
let
kind
me
or
actually
one fish?
ask you something that's on my list. So I got the survival gear. We talked. Okay, so I got this thing from another local comedian, right? Jarrod said, "We'll break it up on the show." Then
Go ahead.
I want to ask you about this because I've actually had my moments of being kicked out of like shows and stuff. So I just saw this right before the show. This is a local comedian, Freddie Fred.
Oh.
Freddie Fred
Oh, you know
is
him,
very
right?
controversial. He's just said about 45 minutes ago, I just found out that I'm banned from performing at Make 'em Laugh Monday. Again, fuck that room. Sorry, Kevin Ford. So,
Ball head Fred.
dude, Fred is one of them guys that he shows up to a comedy show and he says everything that is super offensive.
Okay,
that's
that's
just
me.
his whole
And I
thing.
don't try to be, but it is. I
You
like
are the
him.
white Freddie Fred for
Okay,
sure.
cool, for sure. I'll take it.
And Freddie probably wouldn't even like that because he doesn't like white
He's
people.
his own goddamn
So,
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
He's like, there ain't no way there's a white version of me because I am nothing close to white.
But still, I exist for some reason.
But yeah, so there's been moments where I've showed up to places and I could tell that my set was just so ridiculous that people would prefer me to leave. And like I've done things of this nature. How often do you see wildly bad bombs at
lot.
places?
I've seen them a lot. So yeah.
Is there one that sticks out to you? You don't have to name names or anything, but what is like the worst one probably in your mind?
I saw a guy, and it was actually over here, and it was at TikTok. And
Oh, that's right up the street from here.
It was a TikTok. It was one of the first time I went to TikTok. And this guy, I don't remember who he was, but he got on stage and he literally did not say shit. He like literally just was he rambled so damn much that it was just like
Nothing was even verbal.
What are you doing? That's how drunk he was when he got on stage. He was like, we're just sitting there like, okay, somebody please.
Are you talking about me in my face right now?
No, buddy. No. But no, it was just bad. I remember that one. That was hilarious. But yeah, I've seen some bad ones. I've seen some, especially out of town. I've seen some people that just should have never got on stage before in their life. But, yeah.
So being everybody's favorite uncle,
Yes.
yourself, you were a bartender forever. I mean, you're a veteran bartender.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What is your highlights and dislikes of your bartending experiences?
Bartending was great, but I hated people.
Oh, that's a terrible mixture.
Yeah. Just
No, I love.
fake it
Don't
for
get me
your
wrong. I
tips.
love bartending. I love making people drinks. I love getting people fucked up. I love making drinks that taste like Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's my favorite drinks.
Some drinks somebody, this ain't nothing. They get fucked up. And
I
they
make
like,
a very good gin and juice with papaya juice.
Okay. All right. But what gets on my nerves now is the younger kids that think they know every fucking thing. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. That's why I stopped bartending.
But you were one of those. You know what I'm saying? When you were younger.
We were all one.
Yeah.
My drinking my younger days was way different than y'all drinking.
Okay, what?
Mine was Natty Light.
Because when I was drinking, we had the beginning of the flats. And the original flats. So we get like 18. You can
What do you call the original flats?
The original,
like with sharps and fucking.
The original flats. You had Fagans. You had.
Well, Sharpies is what it was. The little fucking swordfish, like as their logo in the front window or in the front of the building.
I think it was before that. So yeah.
Maybe.
We had Have a Nice Day.
It was, you young motherfucker.
Right down on the corner, like when you're in the flats and you go around the corner, like back up out of the flats, like Sharpies is right there.
Around the corner to the alley where I used to get
that was
groped.
That was way after.
Okay.
After.
Yeah, you know much more than I do.
Yeah,
You
because
know
when
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
down there, when I first was down there, when I was 18, 19, we had Highlanders, we had Fagans, we had the Beach Club, we had the Attic, we had Bar Cleveland, we had the River's Edge, we had Have a Nice Day Cafe.
And I don't know none of those.
Right.
And for anyone that doesn't understand, these are all places that you could go to in Cleveland. There's a place called the Flats, and that's like the party zone of Cleveland. That's where all the
I don't know if it is anymore though. That shit sucks. It should be like, but it's
no,
I
it
feel
is.
like I've been.
So
to the
what
flats,
they did
like,
was the original Flats, where you go down there now, you see it where you got the where Punch Bowl Social is and all that stuff. Well, before all that was there, it was one whole strip.
Yeah,
it was just one whole strip of bars. And you would go bar to bar to bar to bar to bar to bar to bar. Every night was a bar.
Now they got a shitty Margaritaville. Rest in peace.
Right. Every night was you went down there. It was bar crawl. That's all it was.
Yep.
So yeah, you would walk in one bar, come out of bar, boom, 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 boom. And it was like
It's still fairly like that.
These were connected.
Oh, so it was like side by side by side by side.
Yep. I'm talking about these were connected. You had the bars, and then on the other side, you had the patio that was right into the Cuyahoga River, in between where you see shooters at.
Yeah.
So people fell in that water many damn times.
Oh, dude, I can only imagine.
Yeah, I know. My old boss was charged with murder for throwing somebody over the over the balcony or whatever on the back into the water.
Give us his name and social right now.
All right, his name is.
It was many cases where people got thrown over the balcony.
Yeah, like bouncers were not nice down
bouncers
there. Dude.
Back
you
then,
would go.
There's still cases pending from bouncers that. Yeah, because people got lit.
Yes.
Like you would go into a bar. It was it's called the basement. It was the bar.
Yeah, the basement, and then the attic was right upstairs.
Right.
You know, yep.
So what they had a barber's chair, and you would sit in the barber's chair, and they actually had an ice luge behind you. They pouring liquor down the ice luge, and people just there was no rule. There was no drinking and driving back then.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing.
It wasn't drinking and driving.
Drinking and driving is a thing now.
It was basically you get in your car and you make it home if you make it home.
Yeah.
If you die.
Not saying it was right, but that was how it was.
If he lives, he lives.
Like that's
would you say that's right though? Like I feel like that is right. Like my whole childhood of that was right, and now we're totally wrong.
Literally, you could take $20 and drink all night on that $20.
As long as you didn't put $10 in that cigarette machine to buy your pack of cigarettes.
The drinks was just cheap. Drinks were cheap, but now shit, $20 you barely paying for parking downtown.
Yeah, you ain't
so
getting
going
a drink
there
for 20.
at 19, you were going to the flats and all that stuff, and this really gave you like a love for bartending.
Yes,
you were probably one of them showboat guys, and you're funny, so I know you had to have been the life of the party behind that bar.
It was fun. That's where the comedy comes from.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Really, just dealing with so many people on a regular basis and shooting the shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
You make people laugh. You make people laugh. They'll stay and drink.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Because you
definitely make me stay if you can make me laugh.
This is when it was customer service. He was basically you go to a bar now, you get the bitch that don't want to talk to you behind the bar, or the rude bartender, or the one bartender that's gonna sit there and play on their phone all the time. Like, hold on, wait. And you're like, hey. You got whole money up. Hey.
Yep.
Those are the worst. I can't stand that when you're just, and then you just get bored of trying to wave them down. So you're just sitting there like this.
And then you go to another bar and do the same thing all over again.
Yeah.
But back then it was basically you would walk in the bar and the bartender was your best friend. Hey, what's up? What you need? I got you. And they had your drinks because they knew you was paying money. And this is when you could smoke in the bar. And when you could smoke in the bar, you didn't have to leave the bar for nothing. So my customers didn't have to leave, and they would sit there, smoke their cigarettes, drink all night long, and I would make fist over fist of money. That's why I loved it.
Now, I don't want to make you feel too old, but this is a moment that I remember is when they kicked. I do remember as a young child them kicking cigarettes out of bars, and it changed the world at that point.
Yeah.
Was that the worst thing ever?
Yes. When they changed that law until you can't smoke in bars, yeah, it was just.
You know how I remember
because
this?
What happened was you would have the customer smoke in the bar and drink, and so you go home, smell like smoke, whatever, but you got a pocket full of money.
Yep.
Well, now what you had was in wintertime, people come in the bar, they have a couple drinks, and they'll say, okay, I got to go outside and have a cigarette. Well, they get outside with a cigarette in the
I didn't think of this.
cold-ass air. They sober the fuck up,
Yep.
and they're like, fuck that, I'm not going back in there.
Yeah, and I'm
gonna go
leaving.
home.
Right. Go get some food or something. It's cold outside.
And now
That's
it's even
wild.
worse. Now it's even worse because of the whole, after the pandemic and stuff, half everything closes so fucking early.
Yeah, I know.
So
that is the
everything.
worst,
Everything
dude.
closes early. Like, you can't get food after you get out the bar. So a lot of bars close early and the kitchens close early. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that is terrible. I remember when they kicked cigarettes out of bars because at that point was when I started smoking cigarettes. I had stolen.
You're like, oh, you can't have this. Of course.
I can't smoke this in there.
Right.
No, I was very young, and I remember stealing Virginia Slim from my grandmother, and I passed it around with some friends from the neighborhood like a doobie.
Them
And we were all
120s.
dude. It was
Virginia
like
Slim.
dude. It was
the
like
smallest cigarette ever.
Yes.
but it was like
The
a mile
$3
long.
bill.
It was a
Yeah,
mile
yeah.
long.
It's the smallest cigarette ever. Looked like you smoking cocaine out of it.
Am I talking about it? Am I
Might
talking
as well
about a
be.
different cigarette then? What was the one that was like a foot long?
That's what it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They came in a little box and it was like
Yeah,
you
but
pull it
it's
out. and it's-
right.
Like you pull it out, it's like.
Dude, it was like a regular size cigarette, but they like stretched that shit out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I stole one of these from my grandmother, and I went and I smoked it with some friends, like it was a blunt.
Passing around
And,
Yeah, I got to hit this.
dude, I
Smoke this
I
pencil.
coughed my brains off of this fucking cigarette, and I remember I came home and I felt drunk. I was like so lit off of the cigarette. And after that, I started going by the bar around the corner, and I would pick up the half-smoked cigarettes off of the ashtray, and I would smoke them. And that was like,
This motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
Please tell me you didn't eat off people's plates too.
oh shit, I was so poor, I didn't even have a plate. Of course, I was eating off of
Yeah,
yours.
right.
You walk around like, ooh, that's a left piece of chicken. Hold on, let me get that chicken.
Yeah, but that is a weird thing with like bars and the things that I've seen growing up and the changes of it because
Bars
it
have
has
changed
changed.
over the years, but I loved bartending. It was fun. Now I do more private parties and stuff like that because just be myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely get that. Like bars used to be a different thing. There was even TV shows based around bars. When I was really young, I don't know why, but I loved watching Cheers.
Yeah.
When I was like, I'm telling you, from like
Everybody knows your
3
name.
to 9 years old. When everybody knows your name. Bum, bum, bum. That was like one of the greatest shows ever. And I don't know. I've always had like an attachment to the old style bar. And it sucks that, like you were saying earlier, how COVID and like the ban of smoking and whatnot has changed that. It was a culture that has changed over the years. And you got to see like the good times of it. I never got to actually experience
you
it.
miss going to the bar, having a good time, and then watching the girls jump on the bar and start dancing and doing the kind of ugly stuff, and
Yeah.
and just watching them, and then people doing shots off the bar and all that stuff. You miss that, but nowadays people can't handle that.
Do you think that's affected the comedy scene?
Which part?
The changing of how bars are
No,
work.
because in the comedy room, in the comedy clubs and stuff, there's really no bar in there. We really don't want the bar people in there. It's more for just regular like bar, going out, nightclubbing and stuff like that. So no, I don't really mess with the comedy scene that much.
Yeah. I kind of hear that.
Usually
because
what happens is if you're on stage and then you get a bunch of drunk people, you like, oh shit. Especially a bachelorette party or a birthday party because they think that they're there for the shit.
Have you performed at like the bachelor parties, bachelorette, weddings, and all that stuff?
Yeah.
How do them shows go comedy wise?
Those shows are interesting because
I bet you they're the most lit because people are joyous walking in.
Yeah, they are lit, but the problem is they get a little too lit and they think they run the show, so now they want to try to heckle you, and then you're like, okay, I got the microphone, I'm about to go off on you right
I can
now.
see that because a wedding is a place where you show up to show out.
Now, the wedding,
so you want to be the life of the party there to
so
get the bridesmaids.
When I've done a couple weddings, I did comedy at a bartending and do comedy at a wedding. The first thing, like, hey, look, you need to talk about this person. You need to talk about this person.
Oh, they gave you like a set list.
They gave you, I need to talk about this person. You need to talk about her mama. Don't talk about him because he'll get mad. All right.
That's gotta be tough because like crowd work doesn't work like that. I just call out what's going on.
Right. So you gotta sit there and go, all right, what's going on? So you usually plan it ahead of time. You're like, all right, so just like corporate parties and stuff like that. You normally get some information ahead of time so you know what to walk into.
So before going to a quick break, we have a commercial break at the top of the hour at 9. Do you have anything that you'd like to shout out, or anyone you'd like to shout out, or anything you'd like to promote upcoming for your comedy career?
First, I'm shout out my girl Barbie. Love you, baby.
Shout out Barbie.
Yeah. Next Wednesday we have our Toast Show, which is our annual once a year Halloween show where we have a bunch of different comics just show up and do in costume and they do comedy. Plus we got the audience there, and then we give prizes for the audience and the comics.
That's one thing you could always see from Milton Wyley is when he shows up with a gift basket, a raffle, and all these things that help you get integrated into the show.
Right. So I'll make the show for everybody, just not just the comics, the crowd, and everybody. Then after that, I have I'm hosting a Halloween party at Bar Forno on the 28th, a costume party. That's gonna be fun. We're going old school. Got a DJ, my DJ Mike Fada. He'll be there DJing all night long. We got costume prizes for everybody that wears costume. We got scariest, sexiest couples and stuff like that. So we give stuff away. Old school costume party, like we haven't seen those, before pandemic, you always had people like, oh yeah, Halloween coming up, we getting dressing up. Now you don't really see it much. We bringing that back. So,
hell yeah.
Free to get in, just come out and party with us. And then after that, I got a bunch of stuff in November and stuff like that. So
where can we follow you at?
You can follow me on social media all by my same name, Milton Wyley. MILTONWYLEY on everything.
And that's where you can find our guests. We're about to take a quick break. We'll be right back with some fresh new news and some crispy videos we'll all commentate on. We'll be right back. This is No Outlet Live.
The show will be right back. No, seriously. Not like the time your dad left for cigarettes.
I'm not Kiddo's father went out for a pack of cigarettes, and he never came back.
No Outlet Live.
Guardian Roadside Solutions is ready to help with your roadside emergencies serving the greater Cleveland area. They have the knowledge and experience to get you back on the move quickly with staff available 24/7 to help with flat tires, tire damage, changes, fuel delivery, vehicle lockouts, dead battery, or new battery installs. If you find yourself or someone you know in this situation, call a Guardian at 440-833-6000.
Are you looking for a place to have custom t-shirts made for your business? Well, we have the place for you. Flathouse Press works with 100% eco-friendly material for all of you conscious folks. They can also put out orders in a fraction of the time large-scale competitors can. They are a fun, locally grown Cleveland original company. Go to flathousepress.com and check out the variety of party toys, headbands, and clothing in their catalog.
What's up? Jay Remy here, host of No Outlet Live. Are you considering or curious about how you could start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need to make a podcast for free. Monetize your podcast, one-click distribution, record from anywhere on the app, and they have unlimited free hosting. Download Anchor on the App Store or Google Play. Anchor, podcasting made easy.
All of our loved ones always die in December. I miss the night times that I can't remember. Venom-filled veins and stone-cold sedation. Drugs are amazing and I fucking hate it. Kick the dirt off from your heels, darling. There's hell inside of these eyes. Let's lose ourselves around the cold rings of Saturn tonight. Fade away deep down into the depths. I wanna be swept out to sea. Life can seem like an ill-conceived illusion. There's no solution for some sicknesses. My soul turns to stone and I sink into the abyss. Chasing pipe dreams has its drawbacks. And without you, the world would be a much worse place. And without you, this world would be a much worse place. And without you, this world would be a much worse place. Without you, this world would be a much worse place. Without you.
Oh, sorry. Did we keep you waiting like the bartender when you want to close your tab? Well, welcome back to No Outlet Live.
Welcome back. It's your favorite show you'll find broadcasted on Facebook this week. Next week, we are changing the program. It's changing. We're going from Facebook on Saturdays to Fridays on YouTube. Yeah. Get the applause.
I'm like, hell yeah. Like, that's my day. Then my daughter won't be running in every 5 seconds. Like.
So we're with our guest, Milton Wyley, and we're about to jump into some news stories. You feel comfortable with that?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
About the Browns.
No Outlet News.
So, this week in the news, before I jump into that, let me bring up that on Sunday, I will be on the Women's Health Summit with the Meeting of the Minds, produced by Redline Radio, hosted by Jessica from Redline Radio. I'm sorry, I forgot your last name. But yeah, you'll catch me on Saturday over there. I'll be talking with them about the differences of men and women. And I guess I'll give them a piece of my disgusting mind.
And what do we think about the difference between men and women?
I think you'll have to tune in on Sunday to Redline Radio.
Are men women?
There's men and women on this show, and I will be discussing us with us. So to start off the news, to kick off, I found this story about a man. His name is Charles Francis Feeney. He ended his life recently with $8 billion. His whole career, from what I was reading, I've been reading
how
about
much?
this. $8 billion.
$8 billion. All right.
So he started this tech company, and he was widely respected by people like who's the stock guy? He owns Hathaway. Oh shit! Hold on, I know it's in this article. Like Bill Gates and people of that stature respected this guy and looked up to him.
Yeah.
He started a business, and he ended up only keeping $2 million for himself. That was where he capped his own profit.
All right.
And then he spent his life earning $8 billion. He just died at 92 years old and donated all of that to charity and other organizations.
Nice. Good man.
Very good man. He donated every last bit of his earnings throughout his lifetime.
You said he's a Trump dude?
I didn't say nothing about Trump.
I say good man.
Maybe I misheard you.
I think you may have.
Good guy. Shit.
Yeah, this is a good guy. He does look kind
He
of
looks a
evil
little
in
crazy.
this photo.
He looks a little nuts right there. Doesn't he?
Yeah, that doesn't look like
He's got
somebody
scary
who's
eyes.
given
He
that.
looks like in a kidney or two. I'm just saying.
Hey.
The
a book,
Atlantic
right?
Philanthropies, a group of foundations started and funded by Feeney since the early 1980s, first broke the news to the public on their website that he donated all of this money to charities. Despite having all the wealth, he lived his last days in a modest rented apartment. Feeney made headlines back in 2016 when he donated $7 million to his alma mater, Cornell University. It was the Student Community Service Work Foundation, I guess. With this donation, Feeney officially cleared out the Atlantic Philanthropies accounts, fulfilling his pledge to give away all of his wealth before dying. Wow. Now, when I first found this story, it made me think about something we've been talking about for weeks.
What?
The Powerball.
Okay.
Okay.
So the Powerball winner, somebody just won it for $1.75 billion. When you take all of the money out, because you have an option, whether you could get like whatever the denomination of what that equals out to yearly for, I don't know, until it's spent. It's probably like, let's just say 30 million without me doing the math. You could get 30 million a year, or you could cash out of that 1.75 billion and just take 774 million. Somebody, I believe, just took the cash out prize because I don't know. There's a lot of things that come into play with that. Are you young when you win that? Because I would take the 30 million every year or whatever that is. Or if you're a little bit older, take out that 774 million and do it up right now. Live it. But also kind of set up your kids and stuff. Like all of you, almost $1 billion is enough to do generational wealth moves.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what it
So
should
what
be.
would you do if you won the Powerball and ended up a billionaire tomorrow?
It's like, not that.
Not that bullshit.
What do you do?
I'm taking care of my family. That's plain and simple. That's the first thing on the agenda. Taking care of my kids and putting everybody, make sure everybody's stocked up. And then after that, got my little different projects I would do because I would keep on trying to make money. Like
Yeah.
So.
That's what I'm saying. You could create a generational wealth move.
Yeah,
You buy a bunch of factories, machine shops, buy your way into Amazon, buy some stock with that stuff.
I just opened a comedy club.
You just open a comedy club.
Right.
That's
And
a good
he's
move.
going broke like every lottery fucking winner
Yup.
ever.
Yup. It's just going to be a hole, a money hole.
No, I mean, they got to be making money. If you guys can do open mics, like, there's got to be money in it. Nobody's doing
for
that
sure.
for free.
Off of just like having a bar.
Right.
You could buy a sweet-ass bar and make the best comedy spot in Cleveland
Yep.
overnight with that kind of money.
Only if you hired the right people. Like, because that's
You would
any
beat out
business,
hilarities if
No.
you had that kind of money.
It's not the money that does it, though. It never had anything to do with the money.
You gotta have the right people. working.
Yup.
You gotta have the right people.
For sure.
Because you get some crook. There's some shady motherfuckers out there. Well, I'm gonna work for you and I'm gonna take all.
Oh,
your
yeah.
Now, let's say you get $774.1 million. That's almost $1 billion. It's a quarter away. Just under a quarter. You get this money, and in the next 2 years, it becomes $3-4 billion off of what you do.
It
Do you
never
set
does,
yourself
though.
up like Feeney? Do you put your money aside to just say, this is enough to live a modest life, and then donate the rest of it? Because you're going to die. Where does the money go?
My kids.
Yeah, his kids are fucking pissed right now.
Right.
I'm
Do you
telling
think that's what's going on
I
with this
know.
Feeney guy?
Yes.
Oh, Feeney. I'm sure his
Fucking
kids
Boy
got to
Meets
be paid for
World.
out of that, right?
Yeah. Probably.
According to the outlet, this news outlet, Upworthy, the former billionaire retained only $2 million for himself after living a humble life while he worked to expand his
So they got
business.
a little check of $2 million. You know what I'm
6
saying?
decades.
Yeah.
6 decades. He worked on this for 60 years and donated all of it when he
Yeah.
died.
No, I know. There's people who, like, his family is pissed.
He's a remarkable role model
Like
and the ultimate
like
example
his son
of
is out
giving.
here living on the streets right now, like overnight. Like,
Co-founder
$2
of
million,
Microsoft.
I can't afford any place.
The co-founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates, told Forbes in 2012 he was a remarkable role model and the ultimate example of giving while living. And Warren Buffett handed over a Forbes 400 Lifetime Achievement Award to Feeney in 2014. They called him and said he was my hero. And Bill Gates said he was his hero. He should be everyone's hero, is what they said. So it's kind of,
what
I don't
they
know.
said.
That's like I don't know. It's a special thing to be able to just harbor $2 million very modestly and then give the rest to charity. I mean, that is a crazy thing. This Feeney guy, he was a different breed. He worked for 60 years to give it away when he died.
Yeah, that dude's a bitch.
You said he a bitch.
That's fucked up.
No, I'm telling you, like,
Hot
capitalism
takes.
rules all. And when you get that shit, don't just give that shit away.
Oh,
He knew
okay.
better.
So this one, I do know that my news story doesn't pull up, but I saw this in the news, and it made me curious. I feel like this.
Okay. I know you're like, what is this gonna be? This bullshit.
Sharon Osbourne confirms euthanasia plan in place with Ozzy Osbourne.
She's gonna euthanize Ozzy Osbourne. I would have done that a long time ago. Like when the show, like when their like reality show started, I'd be like, he's gotta go. He's already too old.
Sharon Osbourne and her husband Ozzy still intend to go through with their euthanasia plan if they end up with a neurodegenerative condition, which means your brain stops functioning. You can't talk no more.
Which you already are anyway.
Yeah, Ozzy is you. Yeah.
Ozzy was like that 20 years ago. Why
Damn,
didn't they put that boy
point.
down?
That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Bats through the years.
He sounds like Biden.
Yeah. No, he sounds better. Like we should vote for him.
We should vote for Ozzy. Put him in office. She revealed some years ago her and Ozzy had a plan in place to end their lives that they became incapacitated.
Like if that dude can't bite a head off a bat, you know what I'm saying?
It's weird.
Put him down.
This is big news right now, which makes you think, is she putting this out in the news because she's about to put down Ozzy? Has it become so bad that Ozzy has to be?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know. This is a big story right now. It's all over.
They might be just doing it just for publicity.
Yeah, I feel like that too, man.
I don't know. Like you were just saying, Ozzy has sounded very bad for very long.
Well, we not.
Imagine him now. We haven't seen him in like a decade.
Right. And they just caught Tupac's killer because Tupac was coming out with a new CD. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, this shit is just fodder, like news fodder, you know?
I don't know if it is. I could see Sharon and Ozzy coming down with this pact.
Well, she's 71, so she's up there too. Her brain might not be.
Well, they both are. Yeah, and now you got two crazy people.
So her stupid brain is the one trying to kill Ozzy.
Always.
And he's like, I'm fine. I'm just.
She's been it since the beginning.
I can't say it right, but I'm good.
Right.
Oh shit!
She
I
had
never
to
really
keep him
thought of
alive
that.
because that was her cash cow. Like they had the show, they had all that. Now that all that's over, like he's done. Sorry, Ozzy.
The kids are older now, you know.
Right.
Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. You guys really fucked me up with the outcome of that story, dude.
That's what we're here for, buddy.
Right.
Billie Eilish makes her first public appearance after Drake's creepy comment about her on a new album.
Oh.
So the
comment,
Jarrod, when you showed up today, I was playing Drake's new album.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty nice.
That's
all right.
It's all over the news, and people have been actually talking shit. There's a rivalry between Drake and Charlemagne the God, and also Drake and Joe Budden.
What's the beef about, though?
They're just having a little tiff back and forth online because Drake, people are saying this wasn't a good album by Drake.
Right, they're saying, they're saying it wasn't his norm. He should go back to just regular rap, showing his skill and stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I listened to it. I didn't know it was Drake the whole time, but the whole time I was like, oh, this is all right, I
It
guess.
sounded like every other Drake album.
So maybe
to me.
I'm on board with them.
It
like,
really was.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds like.
But what was his
I
comment?
couldn't tell it was a Drake.
So
like,
check
you
this
played
out.
it and I
the
couldn't
comment.
tell it was a Drake album.
So
at
check
all.
this out. There's this song where he brings on, I think, 21 Savage. Let me look in here. I know what the the line is. It's not Drake, but the fact that he put it out on his album is what's causing up a stir. So it's Lil Yachty. He makes a reference to Billie's cleavage. I let her go. She fine as hell, but wasn't baby. Hold on. She fine as hell, but baby wasn't stylish. Had big tits like Billie Eilish, but she couldn't sing. We catch the ops. Don't want no apologies. Just kiss the ring. And they're trying to make, now this is what you were talking about in the last story. This is the media causing up a stir.
Okay.
Because Billie Eilish and Drake, they know each other.
Yeah, I remember that. Like from
There's
old
like a
shit.
thing. They were trying to say that he was a pervert before because he was texting her.
Well, I don't know. They always catch Drake. Like
They always try to take.
Yeah,
She was 17 and he was texting her.
Like Drake is the R. Kelly
Right.
of our generation.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Do you
Like,
think?
He probably peed on that bitch for sure.
Well, you know he puts hot sauce in his condom. So you know.
Yeah, he did say that. He did say the hot sauce in the condom trick.
Wait,
so,
he said that? Like, what is that?
He said you put it in there. It's like a natural birth control.
Right, so he'll have
What?
sex.
Is the condom the natural birth control?
No, what it is he'll have sex, come in the condom, take the condom, put hot sauce in there, and then put it in the trash.
So she tries to steal it.
Yeah.
Because you know how they...
Who's putting hot sauce
somebody
on their dick? Like, come on.
One of the chicks tried to sue him.
Yeah.
Because she burnt herself.
They try to trick you into a baby.
Oh, because she like dumped it in afterwards. She's like,
yeah,
dude. That
she tried to,
All right, fuck that bitch. Like,
so she tried to sue him after, and that's when he let everybody know that he puts hot sauce.
Now, I just got to
that's
say...
a good move. It saved him.
Billie Eilish is 21 years old. So the bar... Let's go back to the bar that was said. I let her go. She was fine as hell, but baby wasn't stylish. She had big tits like Billie Eilish. She do got some big old knockers,
No,
don't she?
for real, no lie.
Billie Eilish, she was born with them all naturals.
Right.
And she be wearing baggy clothes to hide that.
Not so much anymore. I feel like that shit took a...
She only did it a little bit. She's back to baggy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's back to baggy and being like a kind of emo.
Why wouldn't she be, right? Go the MGK route. That's fine.
Yeah, so there's a whole lot of stir going on about Drake and Billie Eilish because of what Lil Yachty said on Drake's album.
And that's what he said?
Yeah.
Why would that even make a difference? They've been like, that was already like an issue before.
And Drake didn't say it.
Stopped? Like,
yeah, and Drake didn't say it. It was somebody that featured.
Yeah.
And the only reason people are saying something about her is because the couple of times she came out dressed and showed every damn thing. Everybody's like, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
why I'm talking about her. That baggy shit out of here.
There's been lots of songs that they had her in about that. Yeah.
Dude, this story fucked me up.
What the hell's
So
that?
we're gonna reach a little further into the news that I selected for this week.
Oh God.
Star Denise Richards accused of incest baiting as she proposes a sick collaboration with daughter Sammy Sheen.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a crazy headline.
So Denise Richards, she's saying that she currently has an OnlyFans.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Like they all do.
Apparently there was an appearance previously with her daughter.
Like sexual appearance? Like, what does she do on
It's OnlyFans.
But hey, not all OnlyFans is, you know.
Yeah,
there was a comedy show on there once.
There's people
The rest of it is all pussy, butthole, titty. Just nudes. It has to do with nudity.
There's like videos of chicks sticking their feet in pies and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
dudes
you're right,
get all-
you're
I
right,
never
you're right.
understood that, but like if that's your thing,
Yeah.
that's fine. But
Farting
that's what
in
it
milk.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's all kind of strange kinks. That's what I'm asking. Like,
Yeah, two girls in a cup bullshit. You know?
All right.
what did they do together?
So check this out. Denise Richards has been chastised following an announcement of a new collaboration with her 19-year-old daughter. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star recently turned to OnlyFans to ask if she should do another collab with her teenage daughter Sammy Sheen, calling
I'm here
her
for it.
a mini-me. Now, the problem is that they're saying Denise Richards is incest baiting people to subscribe to that OnlyFans just to have modest content.
But then she ain't gonna do shit.
And that's called incest baiting because you're pulling in perverts on
baiting,
purpose.
yes.
This is like a ploy to grab every pervert in America and get them subscribed.
It's a good ploy because
Is it smart?
If you go to Pornhub or any fucking site like that, it's always step whatever stuck in the dryer or whatever. They like try to make you. They try to like brainwash
That's what they're
you into
saying
that
is that
shit.
they're playing
And then
off
she's
of
like,
this.
yeah, she should be though. Like, why not?
Why not?
You know.
I feel that.
And her
Yeah.
daughter's 19, so it's like, hey, she, you know.
Hey, and I want to see both of them together, so I'm with that.
Somebody's like, okay, here's my $40.
No, that's me. That's fucking me,
That's
dude.
you. Okay.
You didn't say it's not somebody. That shit is sitting right here
Like,
with you.
he's like, this me right now. Where my credit card at?
Yeah, right.
Give me the link, goddamn.
Dude, they already got it. Like,
Before you got here, we were talking about Vince Neil and Tommy Lee and the Pamela Anderson stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he swore up and down that that Vince Neil.
I thought it was Vince Neil. I was wrong.
He
though.
thought it was Vince Neil that had a porno with Pam Anderson before Tommy Lee. And I was like, I swear to you, I would know this.
Nah,
and he was
and
like,
you
I
don't.
watched VH1 when I was younger. And I was like, so did I, motherfucker. I know
and
it's
if you
Tommy
knew,
Lee.
You could have corrected me because a simple
I did
fucking
correct
search.
you. And then you started searching.
No, you just said it was a lie. And I
No,
said, it's not a lie.
it was a lie.
That bitch fucked somebody else. And I
But then
sent
you
it.
found out it was Brett Michaels from
Yes,
Poison.
exactly.
Later on. Yeah.
All the same
Pamela
people.
Anderson. Woo.
Yeah, I mean, Pam was killing it back then. Did you see the new stuff going on with her? So, Pamela.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Pamela Anderson recently came out on a red carpet without makeup or something. And she's doing this movement where she says she's embracing her natural self. And I find this super beautiful. She's 56. And she came out on a red carpet like this.
Yeah, but not a lot of people's natural self looks like that. So fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But this is one thing I wanted to bring up about Pamela Anderson is that she's aging super gracefully. And I
For
wonder if that ties into this Denise Richards. Look at her right here. I mean, she's still
oh yeah, Denise
super
Richards
bad.
is a fucking smoke show for sure.
Man, like Charlie Sheen.
That's why
dude.
I'm mad if her
Charlie
daughter
Sheen
gets in on that
rules.
too. Like, fuck it, go ahead. Like,
I can't believe Charlie Sheen.
we still
bagged
get to
that.
see Denise Richards. Why do you say you can't believe that? She was banging 8 gram rocks too.
Charlie Sheen. Hell.
Right.
Tiger's blood.
That dude got everything.
Is that what does it? That's what gets you with Denise Richards.
I don't even think you need that much. I think Charlie Sheen came with a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what, Jarrod, I'm with you. I think they're talking about me subscribing to this OnlyFans
Yeah,
too.
and you are. Like, you're with me, dude. Stop lying to yourself.
I think you won me over. Yeah, but Pamela, dude, she's holding it together. She's saying that she's doing a.
How old is she right now?
56.
56.
Damn, you knew that off rip. I know you.
I just said it like a minute ago.
Ah, that's fine.
But
It's better if I think he's in love with her. It's cool.
So yeah, and she's going on the all natural route. I don't think is she one of them plastic surgery models?
Yes.
She did have fake titties.
For
didn't
her
she?
era, that has to be fake.
She was like one of the first like celebrity fake titties girls.
I feel like they had to be fake. I don't know.
She
if
had
they
fake
were or
titties
not.
when the flat booty was popular.
There was a time when that was popular.
Yeah, dude. Her time, Baywatch.
It was a flat booty thing on Baywatch. They all had flat
Yeah, dude.
booties.
Yeah, you don't what?
Yeah,
You're
that's
older than me.
I don't know. I mean, I guess there are.
There's
The
a
original
At that time.
Baywatch, yes. With David Hasselhoff.
You had to have a flat back and
flat back and big titties.
and big old titties.
All right, and I'm with that. But maybe the ass just looked flat because the titties were so big.
Maybe. That's actually a good fucking. Have I been duped?
Well, I don't know. I feel like even back in that era, I was like, oh, asses are fat. You're telling me they're like, even on skinny chicks, there wasn't fat asses? Like, I feel
There
like
wasn't. It wasn't a thing back in the 90s. That was a thing in the hood. Hood girls had the juice.
I don't know.
back
When
then.
Rump Shaker came out, you're right. It was like, you know.
The 90s, like the hood.
That was the first time
the
black boys
girls
saw
the
ass
black
was
girls in
Rump
the
Shaker.
hood,
You know what I'm
baby
saying?
got, even white boys got the shout. Baby got back. You know what I'm saying?
That was the beginning. And, you know, from my, like, that was right in my beginning, like, generation, too. So I'm down with that. I'm like, yeah, of course, baby, gotta have back.
Shut up. Shut up.
At least all my babies. I don't know what you were doing with your life.
Oh, come on. Don't do that.
That's cool. Pay $1 a month.
So, just last month, Jelly Roll came through Cleveland, and he played in Cleveland and Akron. According to the Akron Beacon Journal, so for some local news, Jelly Roll came through, and he offered to pay a man his bond if he got arrested for climbing Blossom Amphitheater.
Well, wait, did he?
Yes, he did. Here's a TikTok.
I've heard that too. Yeah, the dude up there. Yeah,
That's him.
Yeah.
So up there, this dude climbs up on the amphitheater. He comes back down. He climbs off of the amphitheater and disappears into the crowd when the police try to catch him. So he's an unknown man.
So he's still on the loose.
He's on the loose.
This fucking animal is
in
still
Akron
on the loose.
or Cleveland, because a lot of people leave Cleveland to go to Akron shows if the right show pops up, right?
Right.
So this dude, he's on the loose, dude. And I'm wondering if Jelly Roll is still gonna pay his bail if he gets caught at this point. If he goes to jail now, can he write Jelly Roll? I feel like Jelly Roll might be that guy.
I mean, dude, if you're in jail and you have that in your back pocket, I'm writing Jelly Roll for sure.
Yeah,
just to make
wild.
sure, you know, it may be a long shot.
This is a super popular video that went all over TikTok, all of the social medias. They're all showing this guy on the amphitheater or whatnot. It was big news. And it's just funny to think that this man is he's a smooth criminal. This motherfucker he's all over the whole fucking city.
No, if he got down, he ran into the crowd.
Your ass didn't go smooth criminal.
Doop doop
diddly
doop diddly doop dibba dibba doop.
Wow.
This
and do we
motherfucker
really feel safe with this dude on the loose?
You
Like,
may
they better
work with
catch
this guy.
motherfucker.
You
I
may
know,
share
right? It
a
could be
job
any
with
of
this
us.
man. He could be the man standing next to you on the bus stop.
I ain't getting up on that.
No, we knew it wasn't you. We seen it.
That guy doesn't look white.
Yeah, right.
God hates fags. That dude doesn't look white.
You know what? Hold on. Let me see. We're down to our last news story. We could cover this. So there was a sighting of a deer with a collar on it, and it had pet painted on its body from Missouri.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so this was, let me mute this video. So in Missouri, they found that deer in the backyard. People took pictures of it, and they think that this was a domesticated deer when it was a fawn. It grew up, and you can't really domesticate a wild deer.
Dude,
so they wrote
like that.
pet on it and put a collar on it so that people wouldn't kill it out in the wilderness.
Right, like this is our fucking deer.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was younger, one of my girlfriends, like her mom, took in a deer that was like all fucked up on the side of the road or whatever, and she had just a baby deer running around. And after a while, you are right. Those shits get crazy no matter what you do. There's no taming them at all.
Dude, they jump like 16 feet
Yeah,
in the
and finally
air.
she was just like, I have to let you go because this is too
Yeah.
much. You know what I'm saying? But
And you gotta let them go, but somebody didn't want it shot because you're talking about Missouri. There's a lot of hunting ground out there. A lot of people hunt out there. That's still like Missouri is country.
Right.
You're going out there, deer's getting killed on the reg. And these people didn't want this poor little guy to get fucking shot. So they put a collar on it, little pink, cute collar, and
never
the
thought
word
of that.
pet on its side. Do you think that would stop you if you were hunting? I think I would
Nope.
target that one
They'd be like,
specifically.
oh shit, he got a mark on him. And shit.
you're
Hell.
like, damn, I can hurt somebody's feelings. Fuck yeah.
Let me hit the teeth.
I never seen that for a pattern. Yeah, so I don't know. I thought that was kind of crazy. You know
I
what
think
mean?
I think they wrote dinner wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
But the city of Missouri, they're saying too, this is not a thing you want to do because these deer throughout their whole population and elk, all the different forms of them, they carry these wild ass diseases that like if you're around deer and you're like you're handling them, you could get fucked up through like I've seen diseases
No way.
that
From a deer?
Deer get zombie diseases, dude.
Like their skin falls off.
Yeah, and they're like half dead and alive. And they act like violent.
Well, they said deer had COVID.
Oh, dude, yeah, they were saying that was a big like transistor of the virus, COVID.
And that motherfucker standing up strong, ain't get no vaccine or nothing.
So they were like warning everybody in Missouri, do not try to domesticate a deer because like you could get a serious disease. But also, doesn't that sound like some like government shit?
Oh yeah.
Like they're like, no, you can't domesticate a deer. You're gonna get infected. But it's like really
but-
like deer are pretty cool.
Maybe the government knows, and I'm telling you, once a deer gets so old, it's no longer like tameable.
Yeah.
It's just gonna do what it wants anyway.
But
Like-
we tame horses. Why not a deer?
I don't know. If I see you riding a deer next week, I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah, you did it, bro.
With my survival kit, my
Yeah,
rucksack.
See him just riding
Headed to-
down the lake with like,
Right.
Just headed to Milt Wiley's next comedy event.
like, Jeremy, what the fuck?
All right, so
Do
this
that
is
shit. That sounds really cool.
this is the portion of the show where
That was our
we,
last story, and you said we were closing it out.
Yeah, we're going into our videos. So every week I collect videos off of the internet for us to commentate on and give our opinions and what we think of each video. And to start off, I promised Jarrod something that we got from my old co-host. You heard a bunch of his sounds bites earlier today. And he just recently made a new TikTok.
Oh, I was hoping it was a punching bag.
Based off of, he was also in our commercial break. If you see the AI commercial, shout us out and give us a little love. But the Ant on a Rant is now on TikTok, and he's making comedy-esque videos.
There you go. Fuck yeah. We got to get him in here, though.
I'm Joe, car dealer, and once again, I've made the mistake of ordering too much inventory, and I'm passing the savings on to you. Yes, I'm saying this with a straight face. I've been in business more than 30 years, yet I still make this mistake regularly. And when I say pass the savings on to you, I mean mark it a little bit down from what I've already marked it up to. But the real reason you should buy a car from me this weekend, if you do, I'll stop screaming at you.
So that's the newest content from Anthony Miano. Check out his new TikTok.
Like he found
an Ant on a Rant.
He found that fucking jacket in his dad's closet. Like,
No, that's his. He'd be
that.
wearing that stuff.
No, wait. Look at
At
the rest of
media
his
school.
outfit, though.
At media school, he would wear a suit sometimes.
Okay.
That's where I met him, in media school.
I don't know. He's always wearing that, like, the baseball, like, fucking whatever it's called, like the overshirt of the, like, the windbreaker, I guess.
What do you think
V-neck
about this
windbreaker.
video, Milton? Now, let me forewarn you and give you a little bit of idea of my old co-host.
Okay.
The Ant on a Rant.
Brilliant man.
He has Asperger's, but he is a brilliant man. He was in the military. He served for a long time. He came out. He got several college degrees. He is an upstanding citizen, but he is a goofy guy. I mean, he is.
We see.
It was funny. It was goofy.
Yeah, and you were like, damn, I'd buy a car from that dude anytime.
I think he accurately did that.
That is the
video
guy
pretty
that
good.
sells me a car. Like, he was spot on.
Jarrod brought this video up to me earlier, and I just got to play it because this is the highlight of my day, actually.
After the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. I mean, he's gay, excuse me, he's blind.
Oh, shit.
That's a hard laugh.
Oh, shit. You ain't got no job no more.
Oh, yeah.
You go.
He's gay. Excuse me, he's gay. Oh, I mean, he's blind.
You go.
Like, if it was like something that rhymed with gay, like that shit don't even rhyme. Like,
He climbed Mount Everest and he's gray now. No, she said he's gay. He's gay. I mean blind. How do you mix up words?
They was like, just come on, just come on. Just go to your, we
Right.
gonna pack your shit for you.
She is a comedic genius.
and she wasn't even trying to be, but I'll go see her at the local open mic.
Yes, dude. Go see Cynthia Izaguirre on Channel 7 in whatever fucking state this is.
He just sent the guy like, oh, bitch.
Dude,
Right.
it's so good.
Dude,
let me
think you
run
got
this
your-
back.
Think you
After the
got
break,
your
we're going to
debut,
interview
and this is
Eric
what it is?
Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. I mean, he's gay, excuse me, he's blind. So what do you about that?
Okay, as we head to the break, a look at the 6 o'clock.
Okay.
He like at the end of break because she won't be fucking here.
Yeah, like they come
She
back.
won't
to
be
just,
here at the
they
end of
come
break.
back to just him. He's like, I'm sorry, but
I'm
we had to
sorry.
let go.
We had
Blah,
to-
blah, like, we do not share her opinions or
We
anything.
had to escort this crazy woman that came in the show tonight.
Right.
She had a little bit too much weed and shit. She was hanging out with Jeremy.
Yes, please do not protest outside.
Let me ask you guys this. Are you fans of Chick-fil-A?
The Lord's chicken?
The Lord's chicken.
The Lord's chicken.
Chick-fil-A. Are
I'm
you
too
a big
gay for
fan of it?
Chick-fil-A.
I am not a big fan of Chick-fil-A. I'm not.
Dude, I love Chick-fil-A. It's got some of the greatest
I don't
chicken
think
sandwiches.
I've had it like one time.
Dude, it's fantastic.
I had it like once or twice.
Yeah.
I always crack up with the fact that Beechwood Mall has a Chick-fil-A and they wanted to put a Popeyes right next to it so it could be open on Sundays.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And Popeyes is way better anyway. I'm Popeyes. I'm with you. We stand in solidarity. You know what I'm saying?
Jarrod has been a Popeyes guy since I've met him back in 2002.
Dude, my parents were Popeyes people, so I was like, indoctrinated.
Oh, so that's in the blood.
Yeah.
I was sitting
I
one
don't know what
day
you call it.
drinking some coffee, and I was looking at the line at Chick-fil-A.
You're like, God,
3 lines starting at 10:30 in the morning, and I stayed there for an hour. It never let up. I said, ain't no way in hell that a chicken sandwich tastes that good. So I said, let me see. I wonder what they're putting in it.
Crack.
And I started doing the research right at the time that you remember, in the hood there was this argument, Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, and everybody was going back and forth, and you seen people at Popeyes, man, got shot.
Yeah, I'll
shot
say,
somebody because they didn't.
Do you remember that?
I've never seen anybody fight over chicken sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Popeye is the king of chicken.
Dude, check this out. When he's talking about the moment when, you remember when it went viral that Popeyes and Chick-fil-A were having the chicken sandwich war, and then all of the fast food places got into it.
Yep.
But people were getting violent over Popeyes not having sandwiches.
Yep.
Chick-fil-A was running out of sandwiches. People were getting violent there.
Dude.
He explains why this happened.
I have no more chicken sandwiches left. I said, this ain't no regular chicken sandwiches. So I went and the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Come to find out, they have over 40 ingredients in the Popeyes chicken sandwich. 32 of them were man-made chemicals.
Fuck yeah.
And I said,
That's
well,
how they
let's
get
see what
you.
Chick-fil-A has. Over 50 chemicals in the chicken sandwich. Over 40 of them were man-made chemicals. I said, so hell, this is a dope sandwich.
Yep.
So they really are flipping birds over there.
They flipping birds over there. They flipping birds. Like Wheezy and them.
That's the Lord's chicken.
I know it is. I saw a guy.
You buy a trap house and you go to one of them hood churches too. That is crazy. Dude, and I don't know. We all got to know it.
I'm still looking at his part, though. That part.
Yeah, his part's super strong, ain't it?
Yeah, he got dialed up for this one. He's like,
Yeah, he did.
I want the super fly look.
Hey, they hit the nail on the head.
Give me the Malcolm X 2023.
Use the wide blade, son. Use the wide. Part this bitch.
Part it like the Red Sea.
Right. I want you to be Moses on my hair, motherfucker. Part this shit. He put Vaseline on his forehead. It's all shiny. Oh, that's cocoa butter. Never mind. That's cocoa butter.
Yeah, so watch out when you're going to get your Chick-fil-A's or whatnot. We all know.
My pleasure.
Stop it. We need that soundbite. My pleasure.
Hey, now we got it. Nobody talked over that or anything.
So did you ever know any crazy white boys growing up? Like this white motherfucker crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know you're sitting with two of them?
They're
That's what I'm like, you talking about
No.
I know y'all now, motherfuckers.
We ain't this crazy. So this is a crazy white guy I found online, and he's very excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited about anything.
An exclusive!
That's white people
In
shit. What is he jumping on, though? I have to wonder.
Sounds like he's jumping on the stove.
There's no way he's jumping on his trailer park floor, and it sounds like that.
Dude, that is the whole trailer shaking and
It's
about
gotta
to break.
be like
He's
more
about to
than
break
that.
it. But not only that, his voice. He's like, guy, if I arrived. Then he does this.
And I know a dude that does that over toys, and I'm like, you're such a pussy.
Who?
My friend Brian. I'm
Your
not gonna
friend
say
Brian.
His last name. His name
Your
is
friend Brian. He
though.
goes crazy like this about toys.
He builds like Lego statues and stuff.
What?
All, like Star Wars. He's like a big Star Wars dude.
Now hold on. How old is this guy?
I don't. Maybe mid 30s.
Mid-30s, and he goes nuts about some like Legos.
Yeah,
sets.
yeah. Ain't never once had a girlfriend. I understand why. But
You think?
he's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, throw the toys away, bro. You'll get some.
No.
Princess Leia and shit.
So you guys into like X Games?
A little. I haven't watched it in a very long time.
Yeah,
Not
me
since
neither.
Tony Hawk did the 900. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, check this out. It's new and improved.
Oh!
Fuck yeah.
Oh!
And dude, that was everybody in the late 2000s. Like, don't even run.
Dude, this guy is totally scootering, and he's scootering hard.
And I'm glad he
And
looked
look at
like
this
a
trick.
bitch.
Look at this trick. He goes in for the spin.
Yeah, fucking scooting.
Spin,
on his
spin,
face,
razor
pussy.
scooter.
Spin.
And
Now he's doing a scooter spin on top of the spin, and then
That's called a tail
face
whip.
dive.
Oh, son.
Tail
Face
whip.
dive.
Son.
Tail whip to Christ air, just straight to the ground.
Oh.
Whoa! Look at this whole ramp bending around his body.
Dude, I know he is sick. Like, I know I've hit pretty hard. I've never hit like that. And like just a little hardness. That shit makes you sick when you hit. Like that dude cannot. That dude's like, I can't breathe. I can't.
Look at how dead he is when I play it from here. Dead.
Oh no. But he had time to like, dude, that shit looked fake. I think that was a setup.
No,
Why
dude.
no, look at where he throws his arm up at.
No,
After he
no,
hit the
no, no.
ground.
No.
Like-
Look at this. Look at this neck move right here.
But look at the arm afterwards. The arm tells it all.
No, dude.
No, that
dude.
didn't hurt that bad. Look at that shit.
That didn't hurt that bad. You know what? Rub some dirt on it. You all right.
No, if you're in pain, you're not raising your arm to cover your face. You're just laying there dead. That dude raised his arm like that shit didn't hurt that bad. He's gonna shake that shit off and he's going for round 2.
We'll never know.
He's like,
Oh, so the guys in Saudi
Dude,
Arabia.
is that a bear?
Yeah, Saudi Arabians are super cool with animals.
Yeah, obviously.
And he gets to play tag with a bear. I'm going to play it one more time so we can fully see what's going on here. The bear's chasing him in his backyard.
I thought he was gonna eat him right here. Oh,
Now look at this.
He's like,
Look at this.
No, high five.
He's like, he does some magic, and now he chases the bear.
Jesus.
How cute is that?
He didn't have to play dead or anything. Like, got it.
Or that's a brand of dog I've never seen before.
There are brands of dogs coming out all the time. Like, I just saw this shit today, like a blue fucking whatever, and it's supposed to look like a wolf, but it's like a doodle dog, like where they just
A
mix
blue
bunch of
doodle?
dogs. Yeah, it's like a blue gray something or something like that. Like, and they look like little wolves, but they're like dogs. Like they're as tame as dogs.
For some reason, I don't believe you all. Everything you just said
No,
just sounds
blue,
like
let me look it up. It's like a blue something. I can't remember. Like blue dog.
like a blue dog.
That's what it's called. A blue something dog.
A blue something dog.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I'll get you later.
Oh, you'll give me later. All right. So, I have this. Now, prison inmates, they are they're a special breed, but every now and then you see one from the archives or I used to be a huge fan of watching the show Locked Up. Don't know why I like it because I knew a lot of people that were locked up. I've been locked up. I might get locked up next week. Who knows what it's looking like in my
Surprised
future.
you're not locked up now.
I know it's coming, but
one more beer.
But I was watching this
Could change your
this
life.
video of this guy that I really feel like there could be a movie around this. I looked in the comments of this video when I watched it, and people were saying it was what was the gay dude on 50 Cent's show? Or not that. Oh, the gay dude on shit, what's that big show from Showtime about the police in Baltimore?
In Baltimore?
Yeah, the show about the police in Baltimore. Oh my God, why am I blanking this out? It's one of the most famous shows ever. It's almost like The Sopranos, but it's like the police in Baltimore version. Shit, I can't remember it. I can't believe I'm blanking it out. But this is like it brings me back to like, I don't know, the wildest gangster shit you've ever seen.
Bring him down.
This is 1994 on Rikers Island.
Coming down the corridor right now is Eddie White. He is a notorious escapist.
This is Eddie White, a notorious escapist from prison doing a life sentence in 1994 on Rikers Island, New York. I feel like there could be a movie about this guy off of what we're about to see while he was interviewed on television back in the 90s.
Okay.
This is I don't know, this is real life shit right here, and it's crazy. It blew my mind watching this.
Man, is this from The Principal? It is too, I think. This is a real dude.
Yeah.
He's attempted to flee from custody on numerous occasions. He has convictions involving homicides.
Well, that's the mindset. How society has me is one of the most dangerous persons here. That's what they want everybody to think, but it's not true. It's not
good
true.
guy. Dude, that dude could date my daughter.
So, I smile. Always smile. You can ask a good officer right here. He'll tell you, Officer Lewis.
Officer Lewis, Eddie a nice, mild-mannered fella?
Yes, he is.
Is he really? Dangerous?
Yes. There used to be a bully on my block, and he's always used to pick on me, slap me in the head, and I might wear funny clothes. They used to talk
He's
about
like,
me.
I stabbed that
Take my
motherfucker.
sneakers when I was little. It's just like I got tired of it. I got tired of it, and just one day, one day I got my father gun, and I guess ever since that day, I've really been violent.
That shows you the inside of somebody that was just tormented as a child.
Probably.
And I mean, there's deep stuff to this. He shows that he was just tormented and he didn't have much, and he just got tormented to the point where he was like, I'm about to go kill people.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's sad that you see people like this that made bad choices as children because
his
of
father made a bad
upbringings.
choice. Dude,
It was his upbringing. It wasn't his father. None of that.
A million bad choices, but he got his father's gun and he started going killing people. Like,
dude, I gotta
his
tell
father
you,
fucked him up. And if you give anybody a gun and the first thing they want to do is kill other people, maybe
when you're a child, it's
that's
different.
the gun violence we need to worry about.
When you're a
like,
child and you get beat up for your shoes up the block, it's a little different.
Is it though?
It is.
Because I come from
I've
a
been
generation.
beat up for my shoes when I was younger.
We all have. Like, I come from a generation of where your parents would fucking bully you. Not even bullies at school. You didn't have to worry about school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are too fucking soft. Fuck
Nah.
you.
Nah, dude. I don't know if you got it like I did. I got jumped a lot.
I got that shit at home. I got jumped. I would come in after school. My parents would fucking jump me. You know
not,
what I'm saying?
not like that. We're talking about people kicking you in the ribs and fucking stomping your head out.
My mom did that shit. She was
No,
like,
she
you know,
didn't.
you fucked up. Like, dude, I'd be half
Your mom
retarded.
didn't beat
like,
you like that.
beat my shit into the ground. They would stomp me like I was a fucking bitch.
I
like,
knew your mom. She did beat you like that.
She was like, bite the curb. I was
What the fuck? You ain't bite the curb. Wow.
Jared, you're foul.
My mom was. She beat me like that. That was not her.
This is my whole attitude. I had to leave, and now since they give me all this time, I feel I'm above the law.
He's talking about he got a life sentence and he already
I'm no
escaped a
respect for
couple
the law.
times.
Yeah.
He's the law. I'm the
So
law.
he's like, whatever.
He looks like a slick motherfucker. He'd be out.
Because he's the running man. He run real fast.
You guys respect him?
Yeah, we respect him. Because he be going all out. He goes all out.
1-8 to 8, dog. We on the way out, man.
says on the sword, intent to escape from the courthouse and found a razor blade in his mouth.
In his mouth.
Upon the part of his body. Yeah. So he has it in his mouth.
Your mouth? Open your mouth. What? Open your mouth.
They're saying he has a razor blade in his mouth.
They're ready to start the hearing. I mean, you don't want to go up to somebody because you don't want to.
Dude, he's talking pretty normal. Like, if I had something sharp in my mouth, like, I wouldn't be doing that.
If you're doing a prison sentence, your life sentence.
True.
You're sneaky.
They'd be like, open your mouth. I'd be like, totally fucking obvious. I couldn't be a criminal like that.
I was talking to the judge, Judge Firetog, up in the tap part there.
Yes.
Okay, and he's given me a brief outline of the pleas on the 4 cases. Plea to a manslaughter in the first degree. It basically reads, the defendant, that's allegedly you, did with intent to cause serious physical injury to Mark Clark, shoot Mark Clark with a handgun.
That's allegedly you. Like, when they do court shit, that's just so official. That's allegedly you. You know what it is, motherfucker.
And basically hey, we be quiet for...
Please notice that this motherfucker's wearing an OPP hat. Other people's pussy. That's it.
Is that what that is? Like,
yeah, dude.
Nah, it's other people's property, right?
You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with other people's pussy.
That was always that?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right. Taught me some history.
I think it might have been like other.
Well,
I know now.
Guys, it was other people's pussy. For the women, it was other people's penis.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
See, he knows.
That's why we brought the veteran
And
in.
now that I know what it is, I feel like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, dude.
Quiet for a
True
second.
song.
I'm talking to my client, all right? You ain't listen to what the fucking client that's none of your business.
But his should be like.
Wait, is this lawyer about to go fight with another prisoner?
Yeah.
Like, whoop his ass? Come
check
on.
this out. Listen to what our boy says, OPP. Listen to what he says to his attorney.
Quiet for a second. I'm talking to my client.
Hold on.
Death. The second indictment.
I don't understand none of the crimes. This is what I want you to tell the judge.
I'll tell the judge whatever you want me to tell him. And basically hey, we be quiet for a second. I'm talking to my client, all right?
He's like, I will lie to your
That's
fucking.
none of your business. You stay out of it. Fuck you, man. You come shut me up.
If he goes and whoops this dude up, like, I mean,
I'm telling you what to do, and you're gonna do something different.
man, reach in the cage and grab that asshole.
No, you know what's funny about this? Is that interaction started, and it wasn't the guy. He's talking from over there. The camera crew that's doing
Let's go down here and walk down here and see what the hell this guy talking
They are
about.
so nosy. They said, "Ooh, you got something to say, huh?"
Oh yeah, all right. I didn't realize that.
This is more interesting.
And this motherfucker standing down the hallway talking shit. And this gangster
Dude,
is
if you
in
walked
this
in there and
motherfucker.
whooped on that dude, that'd have been the video. Like,
Check this out.
What a bitch.
That's true, man. We're telling you what to say. That's all you're supposed to do. Go up there and tell what he said.
But the fact of the matter is, you guys never listen.
Yo, you don't do your job.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. What a pussy. If he
You
was
guys
like,
never listen.
I'd have been like, the fact of the matter is, fucking jacked me, dude.
The fact of the matter is, I go home, bitch.
Yeah, right.
I got some pussy at home while your boy wearing OPP on his fucking head.
He's got other people's penis.
He getting other people man pussy, prison pussy.
You just don't do your job. All you want somebody to do is cop out to something they tell you they don't know about.
Ugh.
It is true. He was speaking facts. Like,
So did you find
that
that
was a
dog?
public defender. Oh yeah, it's a Blue Bay Shepherd.
Blue Bay Shepherd.
Yeah, and they're made to look like wolves, but they have the niceness of dogs or whatever. So you could have a thing that looks like a wolf, but it's just a dog.
Oh, okay. That's a really cute dog there.
Yeah, and some are fucking furry and all crazy looking, like they got little like afros and stuff. Like they look. It's
What were
pretty
we
cool.
talking about when we brought this up?
I don't remember. I just remember that I was gonna be right, and I knew there was some blue fucking wolf dogs, and I knew it. I looked it up, and I got that. So you're welcome.
All right. Yeah. Go get you a Blue Bay Shepherd. It is a cute dog. I like that dog. You like dogs, Milton?
Yeah.
You like bar dogs?
No.
Dude, I love dogs, but one thing I will tell you is I know me as a person, I'm just a bad animal owner. So I learned my lesson with my first dog. That like he fucking we bought these couches. I ain't never spent money on nothing in my life.
Dude, that's the worst when you get a dog or an animal altogether that fucks
put that shit
up.
on credit. $3,000 to get us some furniture, and this
Terrible.
motherfucker comes in and eats 2 of the cushions
Dude,
straight off
terrible.
rip. I was like, you little motherfucker. I know I will never be a pet owner again because I'm not a good pet owner because I couldn't train him not to do that. I understand it wasn't his fault. He still got his ass whooped.
was
Don't
his
get me
fault.
wrong, but no, it's my fault. You should be able to train that shit. There are
I
people,
could train dogs pretty good.
Maybe you're one of those people then. There are people who can like speak to animals and
No, you just have to really give them hardcore love. Like, I'm not saying like.
so
that sounded weird.
I always tried to rule by force, but I never whipped out my heart on.
Before. Now he's talking about giving the dogs hardcore love.
Right, exactly.
Like that.
And maybe that is. I don't know if I don't know if I can get it up for a dog though. Like that, it's harder.
He's walking around with his Survivor Kids peanut butter.
Right.
Got my peanut butter.
Hey, if a lot of dudes knew, if they knew it was that easy, they'd be on that train. No lie.
Oh God damn it.
So Bill Wyley, I really appreciate you coming through and doing the show with us, my man.
This was fun. I appreciate the offer. This was fun. I'm glad I came out. Make sure y'all follow these guys.
We're glad to have you.
Dude, make sure you follow Milton Wyley. You look him up, Milton.
Is that a hard word to spell though?
Ley.
His
Milton
last
Wyley.
name, his last name may have been confusing, but like, did you really have to spell Milton? Like, I think everybody knows.
Well,
that.
because I don't know, I feel bad because now like I don't have the thirds to just like pop up. Like maybe actually I could. So check him out here, Milton Wyley, comedian. There we go. We can do that.
Shit.
We're trying to get together. That's the beginning of the evolution. You know what I'm saying? It will progress from
This
there.
is fun, guys. This is fun.
Next time we're going to hit you with them lower thirds. You're going to see your name in the fucking spray paint or whatever it is.
Yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Milton, for coming through. And we will see you guys next week on No Outlet Live.
We'll see you next time. This has been No Outlet Live.
You've been great. I'm going to bring up the next guy. He's a crazy bartender from Cleveland.
Ready to spill the tea.